Hello everyone and welcome to our channel. Today with us, a friend, a colleague, Marina, and welcome to the channel.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
So we talked about real estate and mental health. We're both realtors and we know what it takes and we know what this is all about. And sometimes this could be a lonely business.
Yeah.
So can you tell us any advices or anything or from your lens, from your point of view?
Yeah, for sure. So I've been doing this for over 6 years, and I can tell you right now, there's never going to be a time where it doesn't feel lonely.
I know.
Right? It gets better, but the trick is, so because we are self-employed,
Right.
No one is really honest telling us when we should be waking up, when we should be working, when we should be making our calls, doing our follow-ups, our lead gen. So we kind of have to take initiative on that and do it ourselves. And sometimes we put all this work into what we're doing and we don't see results. So that can become, a little bit discouraging.
100%, especially mentally, because a lot of times when we have friends, we have colleagues, and from other industries and stuff. Oh, you guys are realtors, so easy.
Yeah.
They only see the money making aspect of it and stuff like that, right? And I'm sitting in my room by myself. I'm thinking, oh my gosh,
Yeah,
where's my next deal coming from, or how am I gonna do this, or how am I gonna meet certain criterias?
Yeah.
Right? So
yeah, you constantly have to be adapting in this industry because we have so many agents and we just have to be standing out from our competition basically, right? But back to my thing, it gets lonely. But the trick is, get out, put a schedule. Say every day I'm waking up at 7 o'clock, I'm at the gym for 8 o'clock, and then by 9 o'clock, I'm at a coffee shop and I'm working. And you guys should be going to coffee shops and kind of keep it consistent too. Maybe go to the same coffee shop for 1 week so that you're seeing familiar faces and you're then networking with the people that work there. They start to recognize you, you become a regular.
Right.
And have routines, reach out to friends who are also real estate agents or self-employed even, that like working out of coffee shops or other places, and get them to come with you. It's always better when you're kind of around people.
Collaborating and stuff like that,
Exactly, right? And you just feel better, and then you have a productive day. Go into your office more often if you can. I know a lot of us don't do that.
No, 100%. But I think a lot of our colleagues and friends, I don't think they know where to start.
Yeah.
Like everybody has an idea.
Yeah.
All I want to do is sell houses, make money, go home. Woo, everybody's in that kind of mentality, which is okay, nothing wrong with that, right?
Yeah.
But I think there's a lot more involved in the behind the closed doors, right?
Yeah.
So your mental health, how you position yourself, how you train yourself, and I also believe what you download in your
mind.
In your mind, right?
Yeah.
It's also very important, right?
I agree. So basically setting yourself up for success. So, reading self-development books, listening to audibles and podcasts that can educate you not just on real estate, but also how to overcome mental health things that arise with you, right? So
it is interesting. I have a question for you. It could be a personal question, but you joined DXP.
I did.
Have you been lonely?
No.
I mean, it's a cloud-based brokerage, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we're in the cloud. You can do everything on your phone or on your laptop, iPad, you name it.
Yeah.
Have you been lonely?
I haven't here.
You probably have collaboration with 100 people, tens of people. There's always something new coming up, and I think the energy. It is important to be in the energy and having that collaboration.
Yeah, so I'll be honest, this is the first brokerage where I've actually attended my office more than just, once
Is
or
that
twice.
interesting?
Yeah, I'm here a lot. So I love being here. It motivates me. I'm surrounded by amazing agents,
Right.
and we do collab, and that's the beauty of EXP is, because we have a certain model that most brokerages don't have, we're not really direct competition because we're also kind of trying to grow together and grow our brokerage together. And and then educate realtors who need that help on how to get those deals done, how to get those listings, how to get those clients and buyers, right?
And I haven't felt like people are being greedy when it comes to information sharing, or when it comes to high-fiving each other and stuff like that, like, you know.
Yeah.
And it's funny you say that, because in some of our previous videos, a colleague of ours said, like, look, I'm here in a cloud-based brokerage and I'm collaborating with the hundreds of people every week, right? My colleagues and friends, and I've been in a traditional brokerage and I was lonely, I was alone. Like, how does this even make sense, right? So it's crazy.
Yeah, I've been doing this, like I said, for 6 years. So I've been with the Royal LePages, I've been with the Remax, I've been around, and honestly, this is...
And there are differences between them as well, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
100%.
For sure. But I just feel like family-wise, like, this is like a family in this office, and like that's what I like about it.
Thank you. That's amazing.
Rick Dillon is like my older brother, so, and G as well.
Yeah,
and
100%.
You know, they answer my calls all times of the day, and I never feel like I...
Yeah, I feel we're all here for each other.
Yeah.
Regardless who you pick, any name you can pick out of the hat, and I think everybody will be here to help and collaborate.
Yeah.
So, do you have, or can you remember a time when real estate was mentally the hardest, or a period, and why? Is there?
Yeah.
It's a hard question, though, I know.
When real estate was the hardest, I would say when I was I was driving every day to Oshawa. I was then in Mississauga. I was doing Burlington, Hamilton, because I kind of wasn't declining business anywhere.
Period, yeah.
Yeah, and I think it was like a 2, 3, 4 month period where I was doing so much work and nothing was coming out of it. And you just feel like defeated. You're like, I'm spending all this money on gas. I'm driving around. I'm not getting home till like 10 o'clock at night. I'm out on the field all day. But one piece of advice I can give you guys is, if you stay consistent, you will succeed in this industry. It's all about consistency. You know, if this was such an easy field, a lot of people would be doing it and sticking to it. Like, the amount of actual full-time agents that we have is not
very
the amount.
Small percentage.
It's
very
a very small
percentage, yeah.
And a lot of people get their license thinking it's this like lavish like feel to be in, and then they quickly realize that 9 to 5 like paycheck that you're getting every 2 weeks is a lot more comfortable. So you just have to be consistent and dedicated to your business, and you will succeed in it.
Yeah, and a lot of it, it's involved at the back, behind the closed doors. And one piece that I'm noticing more and more is working hard is fine. Mm-hmm. Okay, but also planning your year. Mm-hmm. It's important, and then having like a financial management aspect, it's also important.
Yeah.
How much money comes in, how much comes out, what's my marketing look like, where do I go, what's my next step?
Yeah.
And I think that eases down your thinking patterns and your philosophy. It eases down everything, and then you can think clearly. You say, okay, that's the goal. This is what I'm doing.
Yeah.
That's aside the budget here, a budget there, and it's hard to do that, right? Like, so what's left, like at the end of the year?
Literally, especially when the government takes half of what you're making.
Like, you know, people think we don't pay taxes, but we do. We pay a lot of taxes. You know, like a lot. Everybody, right?
Yeah.
So, but at the end of the day, I think it's definitely a beautiful industry.
Yeah.
And I think our clients also can notice and feel when we have a healthy mental health.
Oh yeah.
Like they can almost somehow sense it, feel it.
It's the energy that you give off. It's like energy is a real thing. Like you can sense someone's, like when someone's tense beside you, you can feel that. So if you're feeling great about yourself and confident and good, and that comes with eating good and working out and doing mindful practices, when you do all that, I mean, you're gonna attract more to you as well.
Yes, and I find like it's funny, like back in the day when I started and I was talking to a guru of this industry, like a mentor and a coach and whatnot, and he said sometimes the more you work, the less you get, but then when you reach a certain plateau in the business, you will get to a point where you're going to be overwhelmed with so much work, because you're in such a mental state that you know exactly where you're going, exactly what you're doing, and it keeps coming to you. And then people around you say, oh my gosh, luck. Luck. Everybody thinks you're lucky.
No, you're just attracting it.
But you're attracting it so much because you know exactly, clearly where you're going, what you're doing, and the outcome is just brilliant. So
I could not agree more. Like when I first started off, I would stress about like, when's the next check coming in? When is this? And it was just pure stress. Okay?
I know. Eh?
Now I'm like, it's okay,
right?
no check, 3 months. It's the rejections. Not like, bring it to me, show me how to handle this.
But the rejections is like, you know, I remember back in the day, because I think in the beginning, like the mindset is like, I'm a realtor now. I got licensed, and everybody should buy a home through me.
Yeah.
Or buy a home, period.
But they're not going to. No, your family's the people who are going to disappoint you the most, and your friends.
It's funny you say that, because it's like, it's crazy, right? Like it's one of my friend that has been in this industry for a long time. In the beginning, he told me, he's like, don't expect anything from your friends and your family. I said, no, I'm counting on that. He's like, well, believe me. He was right. Like he was right. But it is just interesting, definitely interesting topic. And I would like to thank you for coming.
Of course, thank you for having me.
Setting aside your time. I know you have a busy schedule.
Thank you.
And hopefully we'll see you again on the channel.
I would love that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.